What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around, you don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer enthusiastically praises this laser printer for its exceptional performance and ease of use. Our reviewer found the device to be a reliable and efficient workhorse, consistently delivering high-quality prints with remarkable speed. A key highlight, and a major factor in this client's satisfaction, was the seamless wireless connectivity. Setting up the wireless connection proved effortless, allowing for convenient printing from any device within the home or office network, a significant advantage, especially in a multi-user environment. The print quality itself received high marks from this client. The crisp, sharp text and excellent clarity make it perfectly suited for professional documents and reports. The monochrome printing capability, focusing solely on black and white, contributes to both faster print speeds and lower operating costs, a considerable benefit to users prioritizing efficiency. The high speed and automatic duplex printing further enhance the overall positive experience. However, our reviewer did note a few minor drawbacks. The mobile application used for setup was described as clunky and somewhat difficult to navigate, presenting a minor hurdle during the initial configuration process. While the wireless functionality itself performed flawlessly once set up, this client found the app's design frustrating. Another minor criticism was directed towards the printer's built-in screen, which was judged to be somewhat low quality compared to other models in the market. The screen's resolution and user interface were deemed less visually appealing and intuitive than what might be expected in higher-end devices, though the client conceded that the screen still functioned adequately for basic operations. Despite these minor shortcomings, this client emphasizes that these issues did not significantly detract from the printer's overall excellent performance. The issues with the app and screen, our reviewer indicated, were easily overshadowed by the printer's reliability, speed, print quality, and the considerable convenience of wireless printing. Ultimately, this client's experience exceeded expectations, resulting in a highly positive assessment of this device's capabilities and overall value. This client's feedback was rewarded with a special offer.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer begins by praising this laser printer's impressive performance. Our reviewer found the device to be remarkably fast and quiet in operation, a welcome departure from the noisy and sluggish printers experienced in the past. The ease of use was also a significant highlight, with the double-sided printing functionality praised for its efficiency and seamless execution. The print quality itself was described as fantastic, exceeding expectations for a device in this price range. This client emphasized that the value proposition of this printer, considering its speed, quiet operation, and excellent print quality, is undeniable. However, this overwhelmingly positive assessment is tempered by a significant hurdle encountered during the initial setup process. The device arrives without any accompanying software or printed instructions, a considerable drawback for users unfamiliar with this specific model's setup procedure. This reviewer encountered a confusing prompt on the printer's display screen, initially interpreted as a command rather than a question offering alternative configuration methods. This misunderstanding led to a frustrating half-hour spent attempting to configure the device using a mobile application, an approach that proved futile as the printer was not yet connected to the network. The printer's setup was, at this point, a classic chicken or egg scenario. The device couldn't be found on the network for configuration because it wasn't yet configured to be on the network. Only after considerable experimentation, and by repeatedly pressing the arrow key on the printer's control panel, did our reviewer discover an alternative configuration option through the printer's display. This option allowed this client to successfully connect the device to their Wi-Fi network and complete the setup process. The lack of clear instructions, the ambiguous initial prompt, and the absence of readily available troubleshooting information are significant concerns that could easily frustrate less technically inclined users. While the initial setup proved challenging, this client further notes the availability of a mobile application designed for printing from smartphones. While functionality is largely as expected, our reviewer encountered an inconsistency with one particular Android application. Specifically, while some print jobs were successfully transmitted, others failed to reach the printer. This problem, however, is largely irrelevant to the reviewer as they rarely need to print from their mobile phone. In conclusion, despite the initial setup difficulties, the outstanding performance and print quality of this laser printer largely outweigh the frustrating experience of its initial configuration for this reviewer.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this monochrome laser printer for anyone working with heat transfer foil projects. Our reviewer found it exceptionally well suited for creating the inked base necessary for techniques like foil stamping, achieving excellent results from day one. This client specifically highlighted the printer's ability to handle heavier cardstock, such as the 110 lb variety, provided the user selects the appropriate setting within the printer's menu for Tray 1. After extensive experimentation with various cardstock brands in search of a reliable alternative, our reviewer discovered that only one other brand came close to matching the superior foil adherence of their preferred choice, further emphasizing the printer's compatibility with high-quality materials. This client strongly advises feeding the cardstock from a stacked pile within Tray 1, noting that this method improves the printer's ability to grip and feed the sheets. While some printers perform better with single sheets, our reviewer's experience indicated that this particular device benefits from the stacked approach. The accuracy of the printing process, especially critical for multicolor foil projects requiring multiple passes, proved to be another significant strength. This client observed a margin of error of only about 1 millimeter in most cases, demonstrating high precision. However, it's crucial to use flat cardstock. Any curvature in the sheets will almost certainly lead to paper jams. While the device itself might introduce a slight curve to the paper during printing, this is easily remedied. The foil application rollers generally flatten the cardstock sufficiently. This client recommends patience and attentiveness to address this minor issue. Finally, our reviewer also praised the positive experience they had with the manufacturer's customer support, adding another layer of confidence to their overall assessment of the device. In summary, this client's review strongly suggests this printer is a valuable asset for those seeking a reliable and accurate solution for heat transfer foil projects, capable of handling heavier cardstock and delivering impressive results with minimal complications. The ease of use, coupled with the favorable customer service experience, makes this a highly recommended choice. And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.